Congressman Mike Simpson was quick to support the emergency supplemental package in response to COVID-19. The bill includes critical funding for testing and economic stability provisions to help businesses and families. Simpson, who sits on the all-important Appropriations Committee, has seen a lot through the years. He recently sat down with 6 on Your Side's Don Nelson to talk about getting work done in a very divided Washington, D.C.
When I first came, there were like 80 members of what was called the Blue Dog Caucus on the Democratic side, which were conservative Democrats. I think there's like 2 or 3 left. They've all been beat or by the Democrats or have retired. And the same thing has kind of happened on the Republican side. So you see both parties becoming more extreme and less people in the middle.
Things have definitely changed since Simpson first came to Washington in 1998, but one thing remains the same: the battle to balance the ever-expanding budget. Is trouble on the horizon?
We're in trouble right now in that we have a $23 trillion deficit, and every year we seem to add more and more to that deficit. The problem is that what's driving the deficit is the entitlement programs.
Even though Social Security is a trust, there are some projections that say we might see nearly a 30% reduction in payments in the next 10 years. Here's how Simpson sees it.
If you're nearing Social Security within 10 years or so of Social Security, it won't change what you'll get. But for young people just coming into the system, if we don't change it somehow, right now they will get about 73 cents back for every dollar they put in Social Security. That's not a very good investment.
No. Simpson sided with the administration over the Paris Accord that has to do with global change. Not a good deal for America, Simpson says, but added Congress is not ignoring the issue.
If you look at our budget and the appropriations process, we still put millions and millions and millions of dollars, in fact billions of dollars, into research on renewable energies and how you integrate those into the grid and other types of things. We have actually reduced our carbon footprint more than those countries that are still in the Paris Accord.
And now that the impeachment hearings are behind us, Simpson says there's plenty of work that needs to be done on Capitol Hill.
People think there's nothing happening in Washington, but business is still happening.
Yes, it is.
Right?
Yeah, but all the news is obviously focused around impeachment and other types of things that come up. But we're still working on immigration reform for agricultural workers on a bipartisan basis. We formed a caucus, not a caucus, but a group of 4 Democrats and 4 Republicans, and for about 9 months we worked on trying to get a bill that both sides could agree on. So that type of stuff is still going on.
And for the past 22 years, Simpson has been doing just that and expects 2020 to be as busy as any year before. Don Nelson, 6 on Your Side.